What's the good word, Josh? Your boy DKB here. So, in the midst of free agency kicking off, well, at least the tampering period, keep in mind this is really just verbal confirmations that guys are going where they're going. Nothing is locked in stone until Wednesday and paperwork officially gets signed. But excluding any crazy drama from the Jets side with anybody reneging, we are doing some additional scouting, some additional work on the 2024 NFL draft prospects, trying to attack things twofold here between free agency and the draft. And so we have a pretty decent focus in Oregon right now, right? We visited Oregon State where we got to work out Taliese Fuaga. I couldn't find a confirmation anywhere if it was Keith Carter specifically. It just mentioned an offensive line coach from the Jets. If it wasn't Keith Carter, it would have been the assistant offensive line coach, Ben Wilkerson, who we had at Shrine Bowl practices. Then we also got the information today. We sent a party of 5 to Oregon. Now, keep in mind some of the names out there. Bo Nix is probably going to be the most attractive one. I don't think he's going to be in range for us whatsoever, although he's the most likely to drop to the second. I don't think we're trading up for a developmental guy in the second round with all the needs we still need to fill. But Bucky Irving, the running back, that's the name that's out there. Troy Franklin is another name that should be thrown out there. Cornerback Kyrie Jackson for a cornerback replacement for us. We still need to try to fill out some depth pieces, although we did go out and sign Isaiah Oliver recently. So this is interesting to me, right? Taliese Fuaga specifically because he has been a name that we've been following along. We've gotten early rumors with how in love Joe Douglas may be with this specific prospect. And it's not hard to find the connections, right? Hard-nosed, blue-collar guy, physical tenacity through the roof, right? One of the things that popped out to me on his tape was that you see his intention to go out there and try to ragdoll somebody immediately, right? If he's not lined up against a defensive lineman, prayers goes out to the linebackers, cornerbacks, safeties that are going out there to try to blitz by him because he's looking to put a paw on you early and often. And to be honest, he's one of my underrated favorites, right? I still think if Olu Fashanu was there, there's obviously some red flags starting to pop up with him, or at least a lot more critiquing and nitpicking. But if Olu's there, I still think you go that route, right? But ultimately, get the best prospect, either the best right tackle that you believe to be on the right side or the best left tackle that you can get. Between the two, doesn't matter to me, right? We just need great picks on this offensive line to complete this rebuild. The Oregon Pro Day, kind of less excited about, right? Troy Franklin is a name that I definitely liked. He was the last wide receiver scouting breakdown that I did. Long, lengthy, speedy guy. But to be honest, I'm not looking at a ton of Oregon football players right now. Bucky Irving may be a name that creeps into the 4th round. So we could see a pickup of him, for example. But plenty of more research to do, all that good stuff. Nonetheless, though, let me know what you guys think. I would be interested to know some of the names that went out there for Oregon specifically. As far as I know, we went out there to help conduct positional drills. I believe they mentioned quarterback, offensive line, defensive line, and cornerback, which helps lines up with some of the names that I dropped. So we'll see what happens there. We haven't even officially started getting our formal 30 player visits or meetings put into place yet. So one thing to keep in mind with Joe Douglas is that he has put a lot of stock into players that we've had hands-on contact with at Shrine Bowls, at Senior Bowls, and I think we have a pretty decent history with guys that we've had our official visits with. So let me know what you guys think. Who's going to stand out here in between some of these pro day visits that we've gone out to scout and handle. And I'll catch you guys again. Peace.